Hello, boys and girls. How are you today? I am great. I am your teacher, Mr. Michael, and I am back with some really good stuff. Today, we are going to do some revision on something we've been learning. And I'll give you a clue. It's really big, and we can see many bright objects in it at nighttime. That's right. If you guess space, you are correct. So we're going to do some revision to see what you remember about space. So let's look ahead here. He says, hi, boys and girls. Let's see if you remember everything we have learned about space. Now, the first thing we're going to do is how to figure out how do we get to space. Let's think. Now, can I take an airplane? No. Can I take a boat? No, I don't think that'll work. Boats don't fly. So let's go ahead and look here. So we have answers here. How can we travel to space? And can we take an A, take an airplane? A B, take a boat? Or C, are we going to take a rocket? Let's think about it. If you said rocket, you are correct. That's the only way we can get to space is by taking a rocket. That's right. We cannot take an airplane. They don't fly high enough. And boats don't have wings, so we must take a rocket. Well done. Let's look at this. Is this an airplane? No, it's not an airplane. Is it a missile? I hope not. What do you think it is? So let's read the question. What is this? Who said it? A rocket. That's right. Let's read together. This is a rocket. One more time. This is a rocket. Well done. That's right. That is a rocket, boys and girls, and that is how we get to space. Ooh, this one is a tricky one, but don't worry. We will get the answer. What is this? Now, I'll give you some clues. It does not start with the letter A. So it's not it's not a jet either. So let's think about it. What did we learn over space, the revision in time? I believe it is a what? What do you think it is? Space shuttle. That's right. It is a space shuttle. Let's say together, this is a space shuttle. Well done. That's right. This is a space shuttle. And as you can see, it's landing. It's coming back from space. And these what's carry the astronauts into and out of space. All right, so inside have the astronauts are returning to their home Earth. Well done, astronauts. Okay, now let's look at this one. Look at the question. It says, what is this? Okay, the whole thing. All right, so this includes the sun and all of the bigger objects, okay? All right, this is a tricky question. So remember, what is this? The whole thing. All right, give you some clues. All of the planets are inside, including the sun, and even including where we live here on Earth. Okay, and I'll give you another clue. It starts with an S in one word, and it starts with an S in the other word. And who wants to guess what it is? If you said, who said it? Yes, solar system. That's right. This is our solar system. Let's say together again. This is our solar system. That's correct. And obviously for the next one, what are these? What are these? As you can see, it's circled. And there are 8 of them. What are these? And I can see our planet as well. And I gave you the answer. Yes, they are planets. That's correct. So are they A, balls? They look like balls. Are they B, rocks? They're kind of rocky. Or are they C, planets? Ooh, let's think about it. So what are these? And who said it? Planets. That's correct. If you said planets, you are correct. All right. So what are these again, boys and girls? These are planets. Let's say it again. These are planets. Well done. How many planets are in our solar system? Ooh, we got quite a few planets out there. Who wants to count? Who would like to count the planets? So we have A9, B8, or C11. So how many planets are there? And if you remember from last time we studied, we counted, so let's do it with our hands. We have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So how many are there? There are, if you answered 8, you are correct. Let's say there are 8 planets in our solar system. Very good. Okay. How do the planets move in our solar system? Now, do they go up and down, side to side? How do they move, or do they go around? Let's look at the demonstration, shall we? And besides, boys and girls, they never stop moving around the sun. So let's watch the way Earth moves. So it gives you an idea of how they move. So what do we call this action? What do we call this action? Going around Earth, okay? I'll give you some clues. It's not up and down. Okay, here we go. And how do the planets move in the solar system? Do they bounce? Do they turn? Or do they revolve? Well done. Let's think about it. When you said it, they revolve. Very good. How do planets move in the solar system? They revolve around the sun. Let's say it again. They revolve around the sun. Well done. Very good. So let's look at this one here. Now, a lot of you think, oh, this is a satellite. It's not a satellite. This is called the ISS, or the International Space Station. Now, this is where the astronauts live and work for 6 months at a time. That's right. And inside, they got their own sleeping room. They got their place to use the bathroom. And they even have a place where they eat. And they live here and sleep here for 6 months. Wow. What an adventure it would be to be an astronaut. So this is what we call the ISS, or the International Space Station. And let's do some revision on the planet. So what is the first planet from the sun? The first. Give you some clues. It is the second hottest. It's closest to the sun. And a year on its surface is only 88 days. So here's a fun fact. If I or you lived on this planet, we would be much older since we have 88 days a year. Okay, so who knows what it is? What do you think it is? So let's think about it. If you guessed Mercury, you are correct. So we have Earth, Venus, and Mercury. And I heard someone say Mercury, and that is correct. This is Mercury. Very good. And it is the first planet from the sun, but it is the second hottest. Very good. What is the second planet from the sun? Now, this planet is the hottest. It is also the second, and it's the brightest planet in our solar system. And sometimes we can see this planet in the morning. They also call it the morning star. If you didn't know that, a fun fact. And you can see this clearly from Earth. And let's look at our choices. This is Venus. That's right. This planet is Venus. It is the second hottest. Obviously, there's no life on Venus. It's too hot. Nothing can live here. Okay? What is the third planet from the sun? We live on this planet, and it's the only planet with organic life. Everybody knows this one. It is the third one from the sun. And this is Earth. This is Mother Earth. And we should always take care of our planet Earth. Take good care of Earth. It's the only planet we have with life. Very well. And the fourth one from the sun, it has a volcano called Olympus Mons. It's a big volcano and it's highly active. And we also call this the red planet. And we can also see it from Earth on certain days of the year. So keep your eyes appealed to the sky. And it usually likes to hang out near the moon. So you'll see this planet as well. So it's the fourth from the sun. It has a big volcano called Olympus Mons. And what is it? This is Mars. Let's say together, this is Mars. That's right. And here's a fun fact. We are going to try to put a man on Mars to live this year. Supposedly, in 2020, we're going to fly people to Mars for an experiment. Do you want to go? I don't want to go because you cannot come back to Earth. All right, and like I said, we call this the red planet as well. And the fifth one from the sun, this planet is covered in lots of clouds, and it has a big storm that never stops. And it is the biggest planet in our solar system. And here's another fun fact. This planet, if you walk on the surface, you will fall to the center because it's a gas giant. Does anybody know which one it is? Who said it? Jupiter. That is correct. This is Jupiter. And this one we can see with our eye at nighttime on certain days of the year. We look up toward the moon again, on the other side, we can see Jupiter. It's very bright and big as well. And you can see that storm in the circled area. This storm never stops. It goes forever. Very well, boys and girls. And let's look at the sixth planet from the sun. This one has a brown color to it. It has rings made of dust and icy rocks. And this is one of my favorite planets. It's unique and different from the others because it has rings around it that go like this. And remember, it's the sixth from the sun. Does anybody know which planet this is? Who said it? It is Saturn. That's right. This is Saturn. Very well. And I would love to see this planet from a telescope. It would be great fun to see this one. Here we go to the 7th planet from the sun. This one has a blue color to it, and it's known as the sideways planet because it's the only one that spins on its side. So it is very special to the rest of the planets in our solar system because it spins on its side. Not like this, but like this. So does anybody know which planet this one is? And it is the 7th. If you guessed Uranus, you are correct. This is Uranus, and this is the 7th planet from the sun in our solar system. And like I said, boys and girls, this planet is also very cold because it's far away from the sun, so it doesn't get much sun heat. It cannot be a heated planet. It's too far away. Very well. So this is Uranus. And let's look at the 7th planet from the sun. And this one is the furthest away. And it is the coldest. Brr. Oh, that must be very cold. And let's see which one this is. If you guessed Neptune, you are correct. This one is Neptune. It is the 7th planet from the sun. Very well. All righty. And if you want for a fun activity, you can always pretend to be another alien from another planet. Draw a picture of yourself and your planet. Remember to give yourself a name. Write down where you come from. And you can show your drawings to your classmates during your break time. Very well, I might as well draw a picture for you too, and I could be from another planet. Until then, I hope you've enjoyed your space exploration, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.